Hey guys, Dotarian here again, welcome to the channel. I'm here to break down the types of stats that you'll find in Lost Ark. These stats can be found in your character info and on your gear. There's a few things to unpack, so let's get right into it. Your gear will have base stats, both physical and magical defenses, your class stat, and vitality, which is health. Class stat is split into strength, agility, and intelligence depending on your class. Warriors and martial artists use strength, gunners and assassins use agility, and mages use intelligence. For your armor and gear, you don't have to worry about which armor has your main stat. These stats will automatically adjust depending on your character class. In the case of mages, all armor will have intelligence on it. Each piece of gear, such as the shoulder piece or the gloves, will provide your base stats. Your combat stats, however, are provided by accessories like rings and amulets on the right. Combat stats are split into 6 different categories. Crit or critical chance. This will increase the probability of landing critical hits. Speciality buffs your class identity skills. Depending on your class, this will increase stats such as the damage done by your special skill, or increase the gauge speed, such as recovery or the rate at which it fills. Subdue increases damage you deal to disabled enemies, whether they are staggered or debuffed. Agility increases attack speed, movement, and cooldown reduction. Endurance is all about defense and healing. This increases your magic and physical defense, and also increases shielding and restoration effects on top of your base gear stats. Proficiency is all about debuff duration. This will increase the duration of debuffs that you cast on foes and decrease the duration of debuffs that cast on you. And it will also affect your stagger damage as well. Depending on your class and the types of enemies you'll fight, you will spec towards specific stat types. If you're a support character such as Bard, Paladin, and even Gunlancer, you'll need to get high endurance so you can stay in the fight and increase your supporting ability, and high proficiency so you can debuff enemies. For a DPS, such as a martial artist, assassins and gunners, swiftness and specializations are a must-take. For mages, you can go for swiftness, domination and specialization depending on the build you go for. Lastly, to round things off, let's talk about nature stats. Intelligence, kindness, charm and courage. These are not essential, but they serve as prerequisites to obtain Makoko seeds, as start conditions to certain quests, some affinity, dialogues, and merchant purchases, which require minimum stats in order to obtain. You can increase these in a bunch of different ways, such as completing quests, through the adventure book, obtaining items or potions, and through titles. The stats themselves are not too big of a deal, but these stats are things you also want to consider if you want to min-max your character in the endgame. And that's the basics of stats in Lost Ark. I'm releasing more videos on Lost Ark in the coming weeks. Click the notification bell so you don't miss any. If you've enjoyed the content here, please leave a like and subscribe on my channel, and leave a comment on any other type of content you'd like to see for Lost Ark. Have an awesome day, and bye for now.